Happy Quick Question Friday. Today's question is, what if I look up a name that I'm interested in trademarking and find out that the name is already taken? Can I still use that particular name? It depends. Is that name being taken up in the same classification which you're interested in acquiring? So when we talk about trademark classifications, every trademark has to fall under a good or a service. With your name, are you providing, or basically do you want people to recognize your name as providing a good or a service? If the name you are interested in, let's say Billy Bop, is taken under the same classification that you're interested in, and let's just say for simplistic terms that classification is for t-shirts, then you may not be able to use that name. And typically, and I say may not, most likely your application will get rejected because Billy Bop has already been registered under the same classification that you're interested in by somebody else. Now let's use Billy Bop as a alternative example when we say Billy Bop has been registered as a good under t-shirts and merchandise for clothing apparel. But you want to register Billy Bop as a service, let's just say because you are providing production, media, audio services, okay? So you got Billy Bop classified and registered under trademark as merchandise, clothes, hats, t-shirts, but you're really interested in it for the purpose of using it as a term you want people to relate to as a service. That service being, let's say, your production services, things of that nature. Now, you do have a possibility of still being able to trademark that name, even though somebody is using it in a different classification, because essentially the trademark office looks at it as no likelihood of confusion. They want to make sure that you're not trademarking a name that somebody else has already trademarked, and the public will be confused when they realize they are two different entities with the same trademark. So when you are trademarking, you want to look at not just if the name is taken, but you want to see if the name is taken within the classification in which you are interested in. If it is, then that is going to present a problem, and you need to hire a trademark attorney to help you figure out the best way to get around that particular issue. Maybe it's, registering under a different trademark. Maybe it's not necessarily registering your LLC name, which is a lot of times what clients come to me for. And really, it could possibly be saying, okay, well, let your LLC name stay the same, but for products that you're putting out, we're going to use a different name, and then you're able to trademark it. So there are ways around when you have issues with the name, but you have to know how to get around those. So hire a trademark attorney like myself to address those issues and help you shuffle through some of those names so that your application is more than likely not rejected when you complete it, okay? As always, feel free to give me a call for all of your entertainment law needs. Y'all have a great Friday.